picking up the pace all week long. Gotta move my feet to the beat. Here we go, week 10 of Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge training. I can't believe week 10 is already here. Got two 45-minute training runs for this first episode I'm going to do this week, whatever else strikes my fancy, and fast feet. The only real wrench in the works could be the tropics. We're still in hurricane season here in Florida, and it looks like something's brewing out in the Gulf of Mexico, so we could have quite a wet week later this week, which could interrupt the maintenance runs and possibly my 11-mile run coming up on Friday. No worries though, I'm gonna roll with it. Sun's up and it's time to get moving. Whew, walk break. Wow, is it humid. I'm really booking today. So we're talking BPM, beats per minute. That could be your heart rate, your favorite song, or with running, we're talking about the rhythm of your feet. How many times your foot strikes the ground per minute. Your cadence. The faster, the more beats, the faster you run. Whew, I'm out of breath. Run timer, gotta move. Good morning. It's okay, babies. So there's a couple different trains of thought when it comes to BPM, beats per minute. Some people suggest a 160 BPM or 180. It really depends on how fast you want to go. Run timer, I've got to get going. Man, I'm dying today. Miles. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Got out about an hour later than normal, and that was a slow run because I think it was pretty hot. I'm gonna have to check the temperature. Probably around 84, 85 degrees. Catch you at the computer, but first, time to hit the showers. 'All cleaned up and ready to get on the computer. So I complained a lot during yesterday's run about that tropical storm, the heat and the humidity, and I had to actually go and check. And even by Central Florida standards, 84 degrees at 7:45 in the morning is quite toasty. So when I first started running about 2 years ago, I wanted to know how fast I should be running because runDisney, when you do their races, they corral everybody because there's so many runners and you have to submit a proof of time, POT. And the best way to get into an earlier corral is to run faster. And of course, that depends on a lot of things. How long you've been running, your fitness level, your age. I did some research. I went on Google and Bing. I listened to a lot of good advice on YouTube and some bad advice. And figured out that a lot of it comes down to the music that you're listening to at the time. And if you go online, you're going to find a lot of great resources for this. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's go online. BSing. runDisney, of course. That's where you can find the Jeff Galloway plan that I'm running with the Goofies Race and a Half Challenge training plan. And you can find a lot of information about pacing, BPM, among other things. Another great resource as I magnify this up. If you go to jog.fm, now I'll bring it back down a little bit, but you can actually go here and put in how quickly you want to run. So say you want to try to maintain a 9-minute pace. Hit go. This is going to pull up a playlist of songs and music that you can listen to that'll hopefully keep you going at that pace. And I've done this over time. I'll let you listen to some tomorrow. But as you can see right here, Outcast's Hey Ya. Hey, Coach. Come on. Well, what are you doing under there? Come here. Come here, I want to pick you up. Oh, hi there. Hello there. Oh, you're falling down. Did you come to see what I was up to? I'm talking about your favorite music and running fast. Trying to get his ear infection cleaned up. He's developed a little bit of an ear infection, and right now he's a little afraid of the thunder and lightning from the storms that are going on outside. You're okay. Okay.
Because now we've got hurricane watches out for parts of Florida.
Okay, so here's a couple of good examples of songs I put in for a 10-minute pace, and you can see that it pulls up things like Weezer and Fall Out Boy and Katy Perry, E.T. If you want to do 180 BPM, 7-minute mile, you can find the music that lets you go that fast. I mean, Glee cast. Go figure, I'm still standing. But that right there is roughly 180 beats per minute and a 7-minute mile. So the only way that I've figured out over time that you can actually increase your pace is by running, by getting out there, putting in the time, and putting in the training. Last maintenance run of the week. It happens to be the last run of the month. One thing that'll get you moving, put a spring in your step, the threat of rain and storms all over the place. So let's get rolling. Had to stop for a few seconds. Rainbow. Trying to keep this, as I listen to Love Drunk, trying to keep this GoPro dry because it's been raining the whole time. Pain is the song. No gimbal while it's raining, as you can see. This is going to be a wet white shirt morning. 9:45 pace for the first mile. Got to put this away before I hit the rain again. Is it wet or is it sweat? Oh, it's wet. I'm very thankful for waterproof headphones, waterproof heart rate monitor. You know, you have to deal with this because on race day at Disney, it could rain. I've been lucky so far, but it could rain. Let's get moving. There goes my run timer. Stopping where I started, right here. 9:45 pace, 4.4 miles, feeling good and tropically refreshed. So the month of August is over, 71 miles, but this week isn't over yet. Week 10 ends with an 11-mile run, weather permitting. That'll be in the next episode, and a little bit of my inner monologue.